Hey everybody, so back again, and today I'm joined by the lovely Sunita Passi, who was another of my co-speakers at the recent TEDx Telford event. Sunita, great to have you.
Great to be here. Thank you so much, Jackie.
My
Excited to
absolute
speak to
pleasure.
you.
Yeah, my absolute pleasure. Nice to see you again so soon after the event.
So soon, I
Yeah,
know.
indeed. So let's start off, Sunita, as is customary in these little interviews. Tell people who you are and what you do.
Yeah, sure. So I'm Sunita Passi. So my professional life, there's two sides to it. In 2005, I founded a training academy, and we train professional therapists in Ayurvedic massage and therapies. Ayurveda is a traditional Indian health system. And when I started the training academy, I was actually training therapists nationwide in the UK.
Okay.
And now we have therapists flying in from different countries. They come and train with us. So it's our method, the Tridosha method of Ayurvedic therapies. And then 10 years ago, we actually started to work with hotels and spas.
Oh, wow.
And actually train the therapists within kind of boutique, holistic spas that wanted to offer more of a holistic treatment to their client base. And from that, we then actually started manufacturing our own amazing products as well. So we have oils and skincare and bathing products and balms, and it's all fabulous. The business itself, the mission is to raise awareness of Ayurveda. And, and I will tell you a little bit about my personal experience with that. And that's what connected me to wanting to do this. So that's Tridosha, the brand. And then alongside that, my personal work, I do see clients privately. And then also I'm a journalist by trade. So I do also write for various publications. And I am also a freelance radio host for BBC Radio Nottingham. So yeah, it's amazing, but they're very clear. It's very clear the objectives for each umbrella, as it were. I mean, Ayurveda is my life now. I did have a transformative experience in India 16 years ago. I actually started off life as a business journalist and spent the best part of 6 years crafting my job as a business journalist. And I worked for a news agency. We were writing business reports on different countries. So I got to live in Asia and Europe and the Middle East. And, I was interviewing very influential CEOs and executives, and also, a couple of prime ministers into the mix and some politicians. So I got very close to these individuals that, very successful individuals. And I've gone on to train as a therapist, and there was a sense that I would always be a bit concerned about their well-being. It got me very interested in health and spirituality. Mm-hmm. And then whilst I was on a project in India, I was feeling a little bit frazzled from all the traveling and all the moving around and living out of a suitcase, and then having to, sort of get my logistics in a new place. And, some people might say that was early signs of a burnout. And I started having regular Ayurvedic treatment. Okay. And I connected with the treatment so much, it responded so well with me, that I really felt strongly that I wanted to share these practices with other people. So that's how I then started to develop our training courses, and then the Tridosha business and brand.
I absolutely love that story, and it is no surprise. I've been watching your social media with interest these last few days.
Okay.
No surprise that you've just been crazy busy with all these wonderful things that you're doing. But I love that story, Sunita. I mean, I know we heard some of that in your TEDx.
Yes.
Of course, once our videos are produced and live, everybody should really watch Sunita's talk, because it was fabulous. And I'm not going to spoil it by saying what your opening statement was, but let's just say that it was a real shocking opening statement that Sunita had at her TEDx event, and really you need to watch that talk and share it with everybody and anybody who needs to know. And I love the story behind it, actually. So you really speak with passion about it. I can tell the impact that Ayurveda's had.
Yeah, and I still feel it in my core. You know, nothing's changed over all of these years. In fact, you know, I guess the mission has it gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And also, you know, I'm in my 40s now, and so I've got this. I have more people around me who are now aging and you know, experiencing certain health conditions, and it makes me really want to shout out even louder that actually, you know, not all the time, but sometimes there are alternatives. Absolutely. There are alternatives to conserving our own health and well-being. And actually, through our training programs, we're able to train holistic therapists and practitioners in being able to spread that word more so, and actually engage people in alternative health and complementary health, and actually look at some alternative approaches. Yeah. So yeah, my belly is fired.
I hear that. I see it. I hear it. I feel it. And I will loop back round to you for your contact information, because I'm sure there's lots of people that are going to be listening that are like, I need to have a bit more of that in my life. So I will come back to you about that. But you kind of touch on a little bit your TEDx experience, and maybe more so actually what led you to stand on the TEDx stage. So what for you was the best thing about the event at TEDx?
Oh my goodness. I mean, the whole thing was absolutely incredible. I really can't even put the whole experience into words. It was beyond expectation. If I had to choose one thing, it was connecting with all of you guys, you know, all the incredible, amazing speakers. The energy in that room was so phenomenal. You know, I'm still feeling it, and I think that's something that, you know, in our day-to-day lives, you know, I'm running a busy business and a training academy, and you know, it's to be in an environment where everybody is on the same wavelength. We, you know, it was so connected, and I felt in such a deep way, really. Yeah. Everybody had a purpose and a message that they wanted to share with a wider audience. And it was just so uplifting. And I just thought, gosh, if life was like this every day, this is just incredible. Can I just stay here on that stage with these guys? Yeah, so it was really, yeah, it really has had, you know, a big impact in that way. And in that sense, it makes me want to be in that space more so as well. You know, I think that whole concept of you know, self-development, learning, education, but being able to, through our experience, share some of those experiences with wider audiences, and actually how that vibrationally shifts things is amazing, isn't it?
Kind of magical, really, isn't it? It's absolutely
magical. It's magical. Yeah, absolutely.
And again, you know, I echo those thoughts, by the way. You articulated it beautifully, as I'd expect you to as a journalist. But yeah, really nicely done. So thank you for that. And so in terms of your own story then, once again, without kind of giving much away on your story, so that saves the suspense for your video. Yeah. Well, if you could say sort of one thing that you hope people take away from your wonderful TED talk, what would that be?
I think it would be asking people to think about their own self-care and well-being and what that means to them. Yeah. And really opening their mind up to the fact that, you know, cut back on the tablets and focus on things like mindfulness, focus on relaxation, put the devices away, you know, listen to a meditation, just become more mindful in your approach to the way that you actually live your life. Because, you know, just bringing in just a few of those tools on a daily basis has a transformative effect, not just on yourself, but also on the people all around you. So the quality of your life is enhanced, the quality of the life of the people around you is enhanced, and actually that just then has a ripple effect. Right. So, you know, the more we're in that space, the more we're able to actually pass that feeling and that experience on as well. So that's what I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you certainly gave me a lot of food for thought personally. So, you know, those people that are watching this, I mean, I just cannot echo these words enough from Sunita, that, you know, it's well worth taking a look at her video, maybe sharing with others as well, because I'm sure there's lots of people in this space that maybe in your network those people watching that could really benefit from the work that Sunita talks about and invests in. So, and as we loop back round then, as we come to a conclusion, Sunita, here, tell us, how can we connect with you, find out more about what you do, and generally chat to you to know more?
Yes, well, I am available on all social media channels, either Tridosha or Sunita Passi. So we've been going for a long time. We have all of that in place. So if you want to connect with us through our training and our products, and that's www.tri-dosha.co.uk. And if you want to, and my email is sunita@tri-dosha.co.uk. If you want to work with me personally, then there's another website which is under my name, www.sunitapassi.com. And again, you can connect with me via email through that website as well. So all you know, the work that I do and the information is all listed there. It's all quite clear and easy to follow. But you know, I would say just one of the things from, you know, the TED experience was, I wanted to up my game, Jackie, if I'm completely honest, you know, and you know, when I filled in that application form, I was so nervous. I was so nervous, and I thought, and there was a big part of me that just thought, even just filling the form in and sending the 2-minute video was, you know, already there was sort of sweat buckets, you know, coming through me. And I thought, but I said to myself, even just doing that is really valuable, you know, whatever happens after that. And, you know, to then receive the email to say that you're one of the 16 that has successfully got through to actually speaking at TEDx was, you know, just this sense of complete euphoria. You know, you feel like, you know, things are coming together in the right way. And I don't know, there's just, you know, it's karmic, isn't it? It's just how it all comes together. And yeah, I mean, you know, really a big reason for that was I would, you know, like to have a stronger voice, a louder voice as a spokesperson in this area, and challenging myself and taking myself out of that comfort zone, and actually, you know, having a platform like TED can enable, you know, that to flourish more so. So it was amazing. Yeah.
You know, it's a bit of a cliche, isn't it, that they say, you know, outside your comfort zone is where the magic happens. But isn't it so true? And I think you know, I've said it already on this interview, but hey, you are just exuding the kind of positivity from the experience, and you know, I certainly feel like you definitely upped your game on Saturday. I don't know you, but I could see that in you, and I think it also highlights again, a few people that I've spoken with on these interviews have said, you know, just a normal person that wants to challenge themselves and feels like there's something to say to the world. So yeah, well done you for doing that.
Thank you, thanks, and well done you.
Oh, well, thank you. We're all in this.
Yeah.
But you know, so Sunita, I'm going to say goodbye to you for now, and thank you for taking the time to be with me. And those of you watching, you know now where you can reach Sunita. So I can't thank Sunita Passi enough for joining today. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Thanks, Jackie. Take care. Ciao, ciao. Bye.